Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Magic and Miracles, where you learn how to be the magician of your life. My name is Anna, and I'm your most favorite manifestation coach under the sun. Reason why? There's no such coaching program like my coaching program because I've designed it myself during the last 8 years that I've been coaching people of all walks of life. And also, nobody spends as much time with their clients like I do. 2 to 3 times per week, I correspond and meet up with all of my clients, either via Zoom session or via phone call. Okay. And we go through my coaching program. I recommend 2 to 3 months in coaching with me for you to be able to complete my coaching program and revolutionize your life. There are times when it may take you longer. There are times when 2 months is sufficient. I don't know your story, you know your story. So you be the judge of how much you need to process. And we process a lot of things in my coaching. I go through your history extensively. All the trauma panorama has to go in order for you to be able to manifest easily. And so there may be forgiveness that needs to take place, resentment that needs to be processed, pain, etc., etc. I deal with it all. And no, I don't coach just with the ESP question. I coach with absolutely everything, you name it, because it's part of your life. And so my job is to ultimately leave you at the end of coaching in a way better place than when you started out with me. Now that is provided you come to work, you don't rebuttal my methods, and you take my suggestions to heart. All the information from me is below. You have essentially the choice on a monthly basis between the regular package of Zoom or phone calls or the deluxe one, which offers as much hand-holding as I can offer. Okay, the deluxe one offers, in addition to the regular 2 to 3 times that I rendezvous, it offers, sorry, my voice just went in the toilet there. It offers 3 mandatory phone calls a week or Zoom sessions, as well as emails, texts, and if you need to send me a voice message. Okay, but it has to be 5 minutes long max. If you want to hire me for an hour first, I can apply that to your monthly, so you can make sure that I'm your kind of coach. Also, make sure you subscribe, sign up for my monthly audios, okay, that I no longer record for the educational audios that I no longer record for my channel. Now, I wanted to really quick say something about the yesterday's live, and it seemed like it was such a long live, and yet I haven't been able to really get to my point. It seemed like there was so much to discuss. And really what I really wanted to kind of deliver the message of is that the energy manipulation, if you will, okay, the energy maneuvering in the world is the most powerful shit ever, okay? And by the way, thank you very much to everybody for showing up and offering their questions. They're really, really great questions, by the way. Really enjoyed the questions, particularly from the USA and the, because I don't want to pronounce your old username, and from Zara. I really enjoyed those questions, and Sasha B also. So the point I was really trying to make, that it's a responsibility when you understand the kind of power that you hold. Once you arrive to that realization and conclusion of how powerful you really are. And this is why, not for nothing, but when you really come to this realization, then you use this power very wisely and carefully. And, I talked about this copycat at length because I was hesitating. Up until last night, I was hesitating, because the truth is I should just do it. I should just go for it. And I decided to just completely not have to think about it, not have to feel bad about this person anymore, because the truth is she did it to herself. And I think we all learn lessons in on this plane, and I just don't feel like I have to I have to think about it anymore. But here's the point that I really want to stress. When you're that powerful, okay, as you are, whether you know it or not, your energy can literally take the form of creating magic or destroying something. I'm not into destruction. I'm definitely into protecting myself. That's what I said in the live, and that's my philosophy. Okay. And so I'm very careful when it comes to exercising my power, okay? Because I want to make sure that it's not going to be destructive, but yet protecting me, okay? And I was also contemplating, for my own sake, for my own development, for my own kind of philosophy of not having to do much in the 3D, but accomplishing everything, That's what I was toying with in my mind. And then I realized something that I teach to my clients. Sometimes you just got to stand up to the bully, and that's just the end of it, And as powerful as my energy is, I already have taken some measures. My honest approach to especially people who come to my coaching is I treat them almost like my children, very protective of them. I want to do the best for them. And it's very hard for me to then switch over to, okay, now I have to put you in your place kind of deal. I have no problem doing that outside work, meaning like in business, et cetera, in my other businesses, in my personal relationships, etc. But in this case, I hesitated a little bit because honestly, I wanted this person to come to her, good senses, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. And mainly, my main point with this audio really is that you need to realize how much power you hold, how much energy you hold, that your energy is magic, and don't spread your magic around. Like, there's an expression, don't cast pearls before swine. And I hate to say this, but in some cases, this will definitely happen. But that you need to take back your energy and use it wisely. Meaning, when there are beautiful people around you, offer up your energy because they will be ever so grateful, and you can create magic with that. Some people come into my coaching and they leave literally transformed because I do give my energy. I do, maybe even unconsciously, I visualize them or I help them energetically, etc. And so for me, again, it's very very difficult to cut that off and to be like, you're on your own now. You've served, this is, you did this to yourself, essentially. I'm pulling my energy back. And in fact, I'm protecting it. And I guess that's kind of like what I was talking about during the live. But this is kind of like, we're all kind of like, I guess, on this journey together with my channel, etc. And I just never saw this kind of like blatant situation in terms of coaching, because for me, the understanding is like, if you're elevated in consciousness, you just don't do these kinds of things. So that was really surprising for me. And so instead of putting together like a lengthy video and boring you guys with this bullshit, because I just don't want to pollute my channel with this crap, I will just call her out by her channel. Her channel is called Your Muse Traci. Your Muse Traci, this girl Traci, came into my coaching with things that she needed help with. And then in the middle of it, she decided she wants to coach with me as a coach. She quit her job in the middle of it, making $3,000. Like I said yesterday, she made over 25, maybe probably in the vicinity of $30,000 a month while she was in my coaching, the first month, okay? And at no point did I give her permission to use my coaching program, to copy me, to structure her coaching pay as I do, all of which she copies. It's on her website. It's clear as day. She's copied my coaching program and she's using it against my authorization. So I was giving her a chance all this time to come to her senses, like I said, so that we don't have to have this in public. A lot of people are fooled by the way that she's presenting herself as this honest person. She's not. She has a history of stealing other things illegally. That lawsuit is already, happening. I'm not part of that lawsuit. I don't want to talk about it. But I know that she has a history of doing this before to other people, which is unfortunate. Her entire business is built on lies, okay? And there are many people who have approached me, other coaches, who literally told me exactly what I'm telling you right now. Basically, stuff that she is not copying from me, she's copying from other people. And any kind of comment that she receives calling her out, she just deletes it, of course. So this is an example of somebody who's literally preying on people not really knowing the entire truth. And I'm here to tell the truth, okay? I don't feel it's just if somebody's working hard and actually delivering service to the people, that should just be stolen. And simply because, I don't know, she wasn't in the mood to do it correctly, to do it honestly, with integrity. She has no integrity. And I feel really dirty for having been her coach, because, again, I feel responsible for, what has happened, basically putting her in the market as a coach. Of course, it was her decision to do all these things. I'm not responsible for anything. But at this point, I just, this is it. This is who she is. Anybody can, promote their channel with Google ads and all this stuff and get a lot of, whatever views, etc. But not at my expense. Okay, not at the expense of my work, not at the expense of the truth. Okay, not at the expense of fooling a lot of people. All right. So being a coach in my mind represents honesty, integrity, creating something of value, creating something that hasn't been before, not just copying, pasting it from somebody else. All right. And for those people who are listening in, because I know other coaches are listening to my channel who have been wronged by her, grow a pair and come out and say something. Okay, it matters. If you're working for your genius, say something. And don't just sit in the bushes and wait it out, because that's quite frankly bullshit. It bothered me for such a long time not to say this, because I just wanted to, think about how I want to approach it. But the truth is the truth. Notice I'm not violating the confidentiality. I'm not discussing her life. Although, you know what, at this point, the confidentiality has been completely broken, because she violated the law. It's in my agreement. If you violate the law, the confidentiality is officially broken. If you come against me, if you try to harm me, all of which she did. But I'm an ethical person. I'm not discussing her life. This is just business. This is just exactly in public, what she's done in public and what she did to herself. I'm not about to stand by another liar, okay, on the internet and use my very program to lie to people. I'm just not going to stand for that. So that's it. Traci, what you did was absolutely horrible. I know you're listening to everything on my channel, and, you don't have to apologize. Just take down everything and stop coaching with my program. Okay, you could have done this honestly, but you didn't want to. So now it's in the open and everybody's going to know. I told you it was going to come back and bite you in the ass. You didn't listen. Honesty is always the best policy. But also, I want to thank her. It's kind of like Taylor Swift style. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Traci, because you know what? I elevated my game in terms of recording these audios for subscription, because now I actually get to record my material the way I wanted to. And that was kind of like actually one of the things that made me decide to do this now. And I encourage all of you to subscribe. I have over 100 subscribers now for this service. You will learn so much. You will be on top-notch game with your manifestations. Even if you've been through my coaching, this will serve you tremendously. So it's like $350 for the month. You get 15 audios. They're all around 30 minutes, sometimes longer. You will do yourself a favor. Right now, I'm about to record today's drop, which is about manipulating energy. And this is something I'm endlessly interested in. And like I said, this will teach you. I love being honest on my channel because first of all, I have nothing to hide. Secondly, because I want to experience everything with my subscribers, okay, with the people that I coach, and to learn together, okay, how your energy is actually precious. I think USA asked me yesterday, can somebody benefit from your energy? Yes, they can. And this is the example, okay? So when you're chasing your SP, know that they're benefiting from your energy, and all you have to do is take it back and respect your energy, treat it like gold, so that you get the results that you want, so that you're not, stepped over and mistreated, but actually when you start respecting your gold, everybody else starts respecting it too. So I hope this made sense, and because I was like so distracted with different things in the middle of my life. But anyway, if you want to come into my coaching, all the information again is below. Thank you very much for listening. Until next time. Ciao, ciao.